Are you looking for the best binoculars? In this video we will look at some of the 5 best binoculars on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1, Vortex Razor UHD 10x50 Binoculars. With this upgraded UHD model, Vortex's premium razor goes from high definition to ultra high definition, a distinction that doesn't always mean much, as these are marketing terms, but in this case boils down to one hell of a good binocular that's even better than the last iteration. Resolution is quite good, but it's the image quality and low light performance that really grab you. The razor's clarity, feeling of immersion, the sense that you are stepping into the picture, and lack of visual artifact gave even the top-scoring Swaro a run for its money. And thanks to the comparatively large exit pupil, the razor notched a perfect low-light score. Build quality and ergonomics are also first-rate. The focus wheel is smooth and precise, and the locking diopter adjustment is about perfect. The only categories where the razor fell down a bit were handling and value. So, let's take them one at a time. Yes, the razor is noticeably larger and more than 10 ounces heavier than most models here, but that's mainly due to the 50mm objective lenses, which contribute heavily to the low light performance. So, it's a trade-off. If you want to see right up to the very edge of darkness, the extra size and weight may well be worth it to you. As for value, the MSRP price of $2,499 sure isn't pocket change, but I've seen this binocular on sale for well under $2,000, which is fair for a premium binocular that's right there with the very best. Number 2, Maven B1.2 10x42 Binoculars. With the B1.2, Maven has upgraded their popular top-of-the-line B1 by giving it a wider field of view, improved coatings, and a better prism, and they managed to squeeze it all down into a lighter, more compact package, too. The result is a high-quality optic that's built to last, will perform in the worst weather, feels great in the hand, and looks good to boot. The only dings on the B1.2s came in the resolution and low light categories, where my test model fell just a bit shy of others in this price range. Image quality, on the other hand, was right there with the top finishers. You get a big, bright, vivid picture with very little blurring at the edges. Maven optics tend to be popular with western mountain hunters where the weather can get brutal, and the B1.2's performance in my weather resistance test shows why. They delivered anywhere between a very good image to a perfectly useful image in every phase of the test. The knurled aluminum finish on the focus wheel, which was a touch bulky but precise, and diopter, which has the perfect tension, are nice touches on binocular that doesn't just look sharp but is also built very tough. The Maven B1.2 scored just below the GPO Passion mainly because their resolution category is doubled. But if looks and ergonomics are equally important to you, then you should think of the GPO. The Maven and the Leupold below is very much on par with one another. Number 3, Leupold BX5 Santiam HD 10x42 Binoculars. Leupold's top-end binocular, the BX5 Santiam HD has a similar quality to the Nikon Monocam 7 in that you pick it up and you know it'll take a beating, but you can hunt hard with it and not worry. This one, though, comes in a somewhat more refined package. The build quality, fit and finish, and ergonomics of the Santiam are first-rate. The knurled rubber armoring and open bridge design combined with the compact size and lightweight make for a binocular that feels great in the hand. There's a bit of a trade-off in resolution, as this binocular didn't score especially well here compared others in its price range, partly due to some noticeable color shift, but it made up for it with solid scores in image quality and low light performance and excellent scores in weather resistance and handling. There was some edge blurring and a bit of tunneling, but the image is bright and vibrant. The focus wheel is about perfect, as is the tension on the non-locking diopter. My general feeling about the Santiam is that I would like it a lot if it cost just a little less. And lo and behold, it kind of does. While the MSRP is $1,000. you can find it for closer to $800 if you poke around. Number 4. Tract Toric UHD 10x42 Binoculars. Tract Optics has made a name for itself as a direct-to-consumer brand that offers solid quality for a better price, and their Toric binocular has been a fine example of this for years, and remains so. Its latest iteration, the UHD Toric, has been upgraded with Scat-height extra low dispersion glass, and the result is a lightweight, compact, full-size binocular that's built very tough and feels good in the hand, with excellent rubber armoring and nice all-around ergonomics, all at a very fair price. What about the optics? They are solidly in the good category. My test binocular was middle of the road for resolution, but the image quality and low light performance was as good or better than some models that cost much more. There is a bit of blurring at the edges of the image and a slight tunneling effect, but both are minor. The Toric passed my very tough weather resistance test, has an impressively smooth focus wheel, and a good locking diopter. In the end, if the Nikon Monocam 7 weren't $150 less expensive, the Toric UHD would have won our Best Value award. The two are similar in many ways, and while the Nikon has it on resolution, the Toric scored better for low light performance and, to me, feels a little better in the hand and is sharper looking. You can't go wrong with either for the price. Number 5. Vanguard VEO HD IV 10x42 Binoculars. Vanguard VEO HD IV is the newest version of their flagship binocular, upgraded with HOIOED glass and a phase-corrected SK15 prism, combined in part to reduce chromatic aberration. And it worked. The Vanguard binoculars I've tested in the past have suffered a bit from noticeable color shift, which is just about absent in the new VEO HD IVs. The binocular delivers an impressively clear and vivid image for the price. It's also compact and lightweight, and I love the feel of the open bridge design. My test model wasn't quite up to snuff compared to the others, however, in the resolution and low light tests, and it tied for the lowest scores for weather resistance. The Freesia test knocked it nearly out of commission, and it took a full day for the right tube to clear. It's worth noting again here that my test is more demanding than what nature is apartment would throw at most hunters. All in all, my sense was that the VEO DH4 punches a little below its retail price, but that if you could find it on sale, it's worth a look, especially if you tend not to hunt in harsh weather.